Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. It's my birthday weekend. I am 52 officially. Yes, 52 years old. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today in YouTube land? Yes, my big day is tomorrow. Yes, Queen will be officially 52 years old. I already claim it. I always claim 52 months ahead of time. So I believe in speaking things into existence. So I go ahead and claim that I'm that age already, months ahead of time, because I put it in the atmosphere because I want to be alive to see it. Hey, hit that like button as you all are coming in for me, please. Excuse me. Again, I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. We are talking about who? Donald Trump and his cabinet members. Donald Trump and his cabinet are putting the American people in danger. We are not safe at this point. Before Donald Trump got in office, we had a good economy. President Joe Biden handed him a good economy. No matter how many lies Donald Trump tells about that he was handed a bad economy. No, he handed President Joe Biden a bad economy when he was kicked up out of there and he didn't want to leave the Oval Office. Donald Trump is the worst president ever in the USA. Hello, King Josh. Hello, King LaSwan. Hello, King Alan. How y'all doing? I love y'all. But we got a lot to cover, y'all. It's just every day is something with that man. And because he's so miserable, he wants to inflict pain on the American people. He lies about he won a war, which he has never won. Never said 7, 8, 9, 9 wars. That he just lies so much. It will wear you down every day. So you got to stay prayed up because Donald Trump, the compulsive liar, he is starting a war within our country. He is the enemy within. Remember, he said the enemy within. He's that enemy within the American people in the USA. What happened in DC? It is all Donald Trump's fault. But let Donald Trump tell it is whose fault? President Joe Biden. How can it be President Joe Biden? He's not in the Oval Office, Mr. Blubberbutt Donald Trump. How? Who's telling you yet? Telling you that? Your diaper telling you that? Your itchy rash balls from your diaper telling you that? It's not making any sense, Donald Trump. President Joe Biden was a great president. You came along and within a couple of months, you destroyed America. You did it. We're not proud of you. The American people want you gone. I don't care how the Lord does it. Take them, Jesus. Hallelujah. But anyway, we got a lot to cover today. Hit that like button as you are coming in, everybody. Hit the like button for me. If you'd like to donate to my channel and celebrate my birthday, you can send me super chats and super stickers. It is my birthday. Also, my Venmo is in my description. So if you have Venmo and you want to send me something for my birthday, that would be nice as well. And my PayPal link is in my description. It's my birthday. If you want to send me something for my birthday, my PayPal link and my Venmo is in my description. Send me a super chat. Send me a super sticker. Wish me a happy birthday in the chat. Thank you, King Alan. Hello, sweet lady. How you doing? Hello, Queen. Hello, Troy boy. How you doing, King? All right, all right, all right. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, King LaSwan. Thank you. Um, Donald Trump has caused 2 National Guard Army sergeants to soldiers to be hurt. It's all Donald Trump's fault. The crime rate is actually down in DC. But Donald Trump lies. He just lies and lies and lies so much. He can't win a war anywhere, so he'd rather start a war here because he want to stay in the White House. You got to go, Mr. Pissy Man. You got to go, Donnie, and nobody wants you in the Oval Office anymore. We can no longer take you in the Oval Office, okay? Thank you, Queen, sweet lady. Let's eat. Thank you for wishing me birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He has to go. Right now, Donald Trump is causing so many problems from picking at the disabled because Tim Walz has a child that's disabled. And we need to see an MRI for Donald Trump. The man is ill in the brain. Frontal dementia, probably because both his parents had frontal dementia and they died with it. Donald Trump needs to be pushed off in a wheelchair to the old folks' home. His mind is ill. and so is MAGAs. Donald Trump needs to be impeached. There's no other way to put it. We will listen to the recording of the man from the DOJ talking about they're going to redact all the Republicans from the Epstein files. Let me tell you something why Donald Trump is doing all this. He wants to distract us. He wants to distract us from talking about the Epstein files. We're going to continue talking about the Epstein files. I sat around and I thought about it this morning. Why is he doing all this? It's to distract us to stop talking about the Epstein files. So, Johnny, all you're doing is pushing content creators to talk about the Epstein files because we know exactly what you're doing with your fat, funky self. You're trying to stop us from talking about Jeffrey Epstein in the Epstein files. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play that recording a couple of times in my live. Somebody's messing with my live right now. Anytime the number's going down like that, I know they're messing with my live. So I'm going to have to go out by 15 minutes when it gets to 15 minutes and come back in. But we cannot allow Donald Trump to distract us. He's going to do something else. If you notice, every day, he's doing something to distract us from the Epstein files. Every single day. Thank you for the birthday celebrations. Thank you. So what we're going to do, talk about the Epstein files. We're not stopping Donald Trump. You're a joke. He got mad just yesterday because a reporter questioned him about what happened and that he was lying. See, if Donald Trump lies, he feels you better believe my lie. Well, the news reporter corrected him, and he didn't like it. He called her stupid. That's not a man of God, MAGA. He's not even presidential. Kick him out the White House. Impeach Trump. He snaps on a reporter and calls her stupid at Mar-a-Lago. But MAGA praises him. You know why? Because they are low IQ too. So to refresh your memory, I'm going to play the DOJ, James O'Keefe exposes DOJ deputy chief analysis saying there's thousands of files and it will be redacted. He said they will only leave the Democrats in the Epstein files. Take a listen.
Do exist.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of pages. They'll redact every Republican or conservative person in those files, leave all the liberal, Democratic people in those files.
I think they visited that Maxwell person.
Yeah.
And also involved.
She got transferred to a minimum security prison too recently, which is against BOP policy because she's a convicted sex offender or something. Keep it hush.
That was the acting deputy chief of the Office of Enforcement Operations, Joseph Schnitt, telling a stranger about the FBI and DOJ's handling of the Epstein files. Schnitt, who works at a high level inside the Department of Justice, goes on to comment on the inconsistent statements, special treatment of Ghislaine Maxwell, and the blatant backtracking on promises of transparency.
And what do you do for work again?
I work for the Department of Justice.
Okay.
23 years. I'm an analyst. I'll be acting deputy chief of our office for a few months starting next week. I work closely with all the federal law enforcement agencies and the U.S. Attorney's offices, the prosecutors and stuff. The thing is, it's interesting because I do deal with so many of the agencies. I think we were prisons, the Marshal Service, the FBI, U.S. Attorney's offices.
Recently, the FBI and DOJ have come under fire, promising transparency, then refusing to release footage and unredacted documents, going directly against the public's expectations and the promises made by Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel. In a DOJ press release, Attorney General Pam Bondi stated, quote, "This Department of Justice is following through on President Trump's commitment to transparency and lifting the veil on the disgusting actions of Jeffrey Epstein and his co-conspirators," unquote, and also claimed they were shedding light on Epstein's extensive network, only to later claim that Epstein was acting alone, and that the only video evidence they had was of Epstein's personal child porn collection.
Also, to the tens of thousands of video, they turned out to be child porn downloaded by that disgusting Jeffrey Epstein. Child porn is what they were.
In the same press release, Kash Patel claimed, quote, "There will be no cover-ups, no missing documents, and no stone left unturned."
So on the Epstein matter or any other matters, we are diligently working on that. I'm not going to withhold information from the American public ever.
Only to later claim on Joe Rogan's podcast that releasing any videos would re-victimize those impacted.
We're not going to re-victimize women. We're not going to put that shit back out there. It's not happening, because then he wins. Not doing it. You want to hate me for it? Fine.
But, internally, there's a lot of, even within the administration, there's internal conflict.
Okay.
Like, the head of FBI, Lillie, second in command at FBI, has been causing problems because he's like, no, these have to be released.
Yeah. So the FBI wants them out.
Yep, the top two guys there do that.
And Bonnie does it.
I don't know what Bonnie wants whatever job.
Sure.
She's super listeners.
Why is there suddenly this internal conflict within the same administration that aggressively campaigned in 2024 to fully release the Epstein files to the American public? What new revelations did the DOJ and FBI make to now say that an incriminating client list does not exist? DOJ analyst Joseph Schnitt comments on these inconsistencies and informs our undercover journalist that even if anything was to be released, it would be heavily redacted in favor of the Republican Party, indicating that this DOJ official, Joseph Schnitt, probably leans Democrat.
Do you think the stuff with Epstein will actually be released?
I will play that recording several times during this live like a subliminal message. You know how Trump repeatedly lied to you, MAGA? It's a subliminal message when he lies to you every day on Truth Social. But I'm giving you the truth. That's something Donald Trump doesn't do. He lied to you repeatedly. This is the truth. This is the actual person that works for the DOJ saying they will redact only Republicans out of the Epstein files and leave the Democrats in there. Do you think that's right, MAGA? Of course you would, because your mind is not right. You just like Donald Trump needs an MRI really bad. So let's take a listen to Donald Trump badgering, mistreating a news reporter again.
Blame the Biden administration
Because
for
they
what
let
this
them
man
in.
did.
Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. And there's a law passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come in. And they came in, and they were unvetted, they were unchecked. There were many of them. And they came on a big...
In the arena of political discourse, the president's tendency to deflect responsibility while casting blame on others raises questions about his accountability. During a recent press conference, Trump diverted attention from pressing issues by launching personal attacks rather than addressing the concerns at hand. He made claims about a supposed influx of unvetted individuals despite the facts established by his own Department of Justice. This contradiction highlights a significant disconnect between his rhetoric and the documented reality of immigration policies during his administration. Instead of acknowledging his administration's own guidelines, Trump resorted to disparaging the reporter who dared to challenge him. This defensive behavior underscores a pattern where he responds to female challengers with mockery rather than respect. By attacking those who question him, Trump distracts from the pressing issues that demand genuine leadership and accountability. In this moment of confrontation, it becomes evident that his tactics are rooted in insecurity rather than true strength or leadership.
White women, Donald Trump thinks you're stupid. But you ran and voted for him again because you are intimidated by a black woman. You voted for the monster because you are threatened and intimidated by the black woman. So what racist remark from Trump, these people, meaning brown people. That's what he says in this recording. But your people are the ones who unalive the most. But we don't say these people about you. Impeach Fat Boy immediately. So this is a continuation of the conversation that he called her stupid. And he blamed those people, meaning brown people.
About this tragic shooting in Washington, D.C. U.S. officials say that the suspect worked very closely with the CIA in Afghanistan for years, that he was vetted, and the vetting came up clean.
He went cuckoo. I mean, he went nuts. And that happens too. It happens too often with these people. You see them. But look, this is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other. And it's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything. They came in unvetted. And we have a lot of others in this country. We're going to get them out. But they go cuckoo. Something happens to them.
Trump gave him asylum.
IG just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration
because
for what this man did?
Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here. And you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. And there's a law passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come in. And they came in, and they were unvetted, they were unchecked. There were many of them, and they came in on big planes, and it was disgraceful. And if you look, you'll see there was a law passed. It makes it almost impossible not to let them in, not to certify them, so to speak, once they come in. And they came in, and they shouldn't have come in. And frankly, the whole thing was a mess. The whole Afghanistan situation was a mess. It should have never taken place. If we're going to go out, and we would have gone out because I had everybody ready to go. We were going to go out with strength and dignity and precision. And we would have left from Bagram, and we would have kept Bagram, by the way, because of its very close relationship to China and where they make their missiles. But when you let the people come in by the thousands and thousands and thousands, they made a terrible mistake, but they were incompetent. Yeah.
A question about this tragic shooting in Washington, D.C. U.S. officials say
Donald Trump gave that man this year asylum. President Joe Biden has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it, Donnie. Your sorry fat self did it. Eugene Parker, 9465. I just love you. I'm going to make you famous, okay? It's my birthday weekend. Can I make you famous? Don't get mad at me because you want to eat my nigger pie. White men love to look at beautiful black women and want to eat our nigger pie. But see, if you watch the movie, Help, I shit it in your pie. Eat my nigger pie. Okay, Eugene, I love you. A continuation, please. One moment.
News. Last night, Donald Trump attacked another female reporter, calling her a stupid person for simply stating an objective fact that Donald Trump's administration granted the Washington, D.C. shooting suspect asylum this year. By the way, this comes after Donald Trump called another female reporter piggy, another one ugly on the inside and out. When are you reporters going to start standing up for each other? I mean, seriously, it's just silence in the room. Do you want to stick up for your colleagues a little bit? What an absolute failure in every regard. Start standing up for your colleagues. You like it when the president just walks all over your fellow reporter like that? You guys are completely dropping the ball. Stand up for each other. Breaking news last night.
Well, baby, Joshua the Progressive, you are excellent, great content creator, but all white men are not like you. Those are mediocre white men standing there with that beautiful queen, and they didn't stand up for her. See, the white man got to get a backbone because Governor Newsom has a great backbone. But when y'all gonna get it, white men? Get a backbone. Look at Tim Walz, backbone. The governor, the senator of Chicago, backbone. Donald Trump is a beta that loves to dance to the YMCA. That's the gay anthem, honey. Then he plays a Phantom of the Opera. All gay men like that, especially the old heads. Huh. They all like it. I remember I used to work in a law firm when I was very young. And he was known to be gay. A fine white man that was gay. I couldn't believe he was gay. But anyway, he was gay. And he played a Phantom of the Opera in the office. at his Christmas parties, at all the parties he would throw. Donnie is cosplaying being a straight man, in my opinion. He wears makeup every day, hair pieces, a girdle, and 2 inches in his shoes to give him some height. Kitten heels, I guess. The Phantom of the Opera, YMCA. Girl, Donnie, go put on your pink underwear and paint your nails pink, girl. Go on, girl. So we're going to move along, y'all. Trump calls Tim Walz the R word, knowing his child has a learning disability. And Byron has a learning disability, too. It's been out there, Trump. Don't front. He got it from you. You're dumb as a bag of rocks. Allegedly, Byron has a learning disorder, too. His grades of sucking like his daddy did on Bubba.
Donald Trump called Tim Walz the R word today. Wow, that's hilarious. Calling the governor of Minnesota the R word. Oh my God, you're such a comedic genius, Mr. President. But folks, he did this knowing very well that Tim Walz's son, Gus, has a severe learning disability. Is this who we really want to be as a country? This is so low. Come on, guys, we are better than this.
And that is Josh the Progressive. Please give him a follow on Instagram. Go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. He is one of the greatest that ever done it, so check him out. All right. I'm going to make you love me, babe. It's my birthday weekend. King, is that for me? Oh, my God, cry me a river. Cry me a river because your pussy getting busted. All right. He looked like a crybaby. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Well, he's not a crybaby. He's a great commentator. I apologize to you, but please do not bash these great commentators. They work hard. I'm new at this. They true to this. I'm new at it, but they true at it, okay? All right. Who else want me to peg them today? It's my birthday weekend. I'm giving free pegs because you white men, y'all love it, baby. I'm going to make you love me, baby. Woo! Timothy want to get pegged today, Alan? Timothy, what's your favorite color peg? You like a red one to go behind there? I even have a feather because I know how white men like to be tickled with a feather. Yeah, I know you very well. I've been around many of you. I can't help it but to know you. Timothy likes to bend over like he's going to do a cheer and say, use the feather on me, please, Queen Lillie. And I just kick him right in it. Then I take the feather and I tickle him with it. And he said, can you tickle my underarms? Okay. And I kick him again. And he gets off on it, yeah. But anyway, let me take a sip of water, okay? Hit that like button for me, please. So it's been said that Trump's still trying to take Denmark. So Denmark sets up a night watch to monitor Trump. America is looking bad because of Donald Trump. Every country hates us. We have no allies. He would even settle for the likes of Putin, which his country is doing worse than ours. Yeah, they broke. But Donnie looks up to a man that has broke his country.
It's so crazy that Denmark has set up a night watch in their foreign ministry to stay up all night to monitor Trump's Truth Social posts and any other statements he might make in case he decides to randomly announce that he's going to use military force to seize Greenland or any other destructive chaos he might decide to do. And the night watch crew has a direct line to top Danish officials in case he does. Let that sink in. From 5 p.m. until 7 a.m. Central European time or 11 a.m. until 1 a.m. Eastern time most of the year, the Danish government is paying people to monitor the president of the United States because he's so unpredictable. This started this last spring when Trump repeatedly threatened to seize Greenland, which is an autonomous territory of Denmark, even going as far as to say he'd use military force if necessary, despite the fact that Greenlanders and Danes didn't want him there. Denmark used to be an ally of the United States. I think it's safe to say that that ship has sailed, at least until Trump is out of office. Their prime minister has even likened his threats against Greenland to actions like Moscow's.
Beautiful queen, you're right. That ship has sailed. America's on an island by itself. See, Donnie think that he has Putin as his friend and Benjamin Netanyahu. They're not your friend, boy. They played you. They talked you into becoming a Israeli. He's not even a Christian. Netanyahu had him become an Israeli person. And then he's into their religion. But he got MAGA thinking he's the great white hope that's a Christian. Well, asking why he didn't put his hand on the Bible during the inauguration. Is that MAGA? The great white hope? Really? If anything, Newsom, the fine, handsome man, is the great white hope. While Donnie is a lost cause, trying to start a war in his own country because he can't win anywhere else. The mediocre white man with the girdle on and have the cankles, he's a loser.
November 28, 2025, here are the latest updates. A new report from the Washington Post says that Pete Hegseth ordered everyone killed during the first alleged drug boat strike in September. That prompted a second attack to finish off the survivors who were still clinging to the wreckage for their lives. Experts say that these orders amount to serious war crimes, including denial of quarter, and that everyone involved could ultimately face criminal prosecution. So doesn't that video the Democratic lawmakers made make a lot more sense now? The Telegraph is reporting that the Trump administration has signaled to Russia that it will recognize their control over certain Ukrainian territories. Donald Trump now says he is canceling all executive orders and anything else that was not personally signed by President Biden. He claims that if Biden says that he knew about any of these documents, he will charge him with perjury. In reality, while Trump can rescind executive orders, he has no authority to void other presidential documents, such as pardons issued during the Biden administration, even if they were signed by AutoPen, which, by the way, is a tool used by all presidents, including Donald Trump himself. And Trump has no ability to charge Biden with perjury for public remarks. Not to mention, presidents have immunity now, thanks to Donald Trump. Tim Walz is calling for the release of Donald Trump's MRI results after Trump spent Thanksgiving calling Walz the R word in a rambling social media post. But here's the real through line with all of these outbursts. Whether Trump is calling female reporters ugly or piggy or attacking Walz or threatening to prosecute President Biden, the guy is unraveling. His administration is being forced to release the Epstein files, his approval rating is at record lows, and the pressure is closing in. Hey, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for all your support. We're going to keep following all the updates, so spread the word, follow along, and be sure to listen to the Midas Touch podcast for more.
Please subscribe to Midas Touch Network. Those are brothers that are attorneys. They intelligent. Donald Trump tried to sue them. They will wear Donald Trump out. You need to check them out on YouTube. Midas Touch Network. My favorite one is Ben. He is married to a brown woman, a Mexican. They love everybody. Go check them out. They don't care what race you are. Go check them out. But they will wear Donald Trump down in his pissy pants, and I love it. I'm gonna make you love me, baby. Woo! Ric Flair. The Ric Flair. Okay, Lord, Donnie and his people. Trump cannot stop the wrath of God, terminating him. Trump, your term is over and is in shambles. You're not Jesus Christ. You're the prince of darkness. Darkness cannot stand with the light of God. You have rebuked yourself. You are a reprobated mind. You're done, Donald Trump. The judge said to release the non-redacted Epstein files. The creepy, pissy diaper Don is all over the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. The judge said to now release them, Mr. Pissy Boy. You big fat 2-year-old that urinates on himself at what? Almost 80 years old, 79, 80. President Biden do not urinate on himself, and he ain't got cankles, and he older than you. I'm gonna make you love me, baby. So Trump is cognitive declining daily. He's absent-minded, cruel beyond measures, make-believe things that never happened, or lies on others repeatedly. Put Trump in a wheelchair and roll him into the old folks' home. Immediately impeach Trump. So we're going to listen to it. It says, it's clear there's an age-related cognitive decline. Clearly something is happening. Clearly he's not getting his MRIs just because.
Took pains to not speculate because I think a lot of people like to speculate. And I think based on the conversation we started, A lot of people have started asking questions, but it's clear that there's age-related cognitive decline. I mean, that's obvious. His response to somebody fainting in the Oval Office really conveyed that. He didn't show any signs of concern. He didn't really do anything. He was slow to respond. And that slowness and fatigue you're seeing more and more in his public events. So that's one. Two, he's confused a lot. Three, he sometimes mumbles sort of incoherent nonsense when he's asked a question in the press pool in the Oval Office. So all these things, when this constellation of just him being him. Imagine if President Biden did any of those things. He did a fraction of it from what I saw in the lead up to the 2024 election, and people obviously forced him out of the race. You're not seeing that level of scrutiny until maybe now you're starting to see signs of it. But, President Biden was active on the weekends, especially riding his bike in Rehoboth Beach. Physical exercise was something that he was clearly doing, and we had visual signs of that. From a cognitive standpoint, sure, you slow down once you hit your late 70s, early 80s. No one denied that with President Biden, that he had his moments of being 80 or 82, whatever it was. In this case, the White House is not willing to even acknowledge that the president is showing obvious signs of age-related decline, one. But two, you don't see him ever really doing anything physically active the way that President Obama, President George W. Bush, President Biden, so our last three presidents prior to Trump, regularly worked in to their daily life. I mean, Biden was biking, he was exercising, he was walking, and he made a point of creating that visual to convey that was a big part of his daily existence. He made a point of engaging the press on the weekends. When he was biking in Delaware, you don't see any of that. And physical activity is one way to really guard against the onset of cognitive decline, dementia as we get older. So I worry about that as well. He might take trips out overseas in Air Force One. That doesn't substitute for the lack of physical activity. So when you put it all together here, clearly something is happening.
Something is wrong with Donald Trump. We want to see your MRIs. Show us proof you are okay when we know you're not. Your mouth tell it all, honey. From your fake teeth moving around in your mouth, Dunny, to the words that come out of your mouth. You need to be in a wheelchair and push off to the old folks' home. In a room by yourself where your face is turned to the wall. But you'll be in there trying to suck bubble too. Oh, it'll be a bubble in the old folks' home. Hit that like button for me. Come on. Hit the like button now. It's my birthday weekend. Do something to make me happy. Y'all always coming over here want to get pegged with your paper thin lips. I have no plastic to give you today, okay? But you can use your plastic and send me a super chat, super sticker, Venmo, a PayPal link, something. Hit my PayPal link in the description of my Venmo. Don't come over here trying to steal a cosplay or Destiny swap with me. Hit that like button. One moment, please. Trump threatens to charge Biden with perjury and cancels all orders signed with an auto ping. I think I showed you that already. Hold on. Well, they talking about dropping a couple boom booms in Venezuela. So let's take a listen to Christina Talks Tea. Follow her on Instagram and subscribe to her on YouTube.
Well. So the big backbone spurred Biff and his attempts to distract you from all the mistakes he's made as of late said today that we're very soon going to be bombing inside of Venezuela. That's right. He's going to start a war, you see, to distract you from a few things. So let me break them down for you. While
she
that
is so pretty.
was trying to spread Islamic hate across this nation today by saying that Sleepy Joe, Mr. Biden, let millions of terrorists in here on our sovereign soil, dear, I just want to remind you, it was not Biden who invited the Taliban to Camp David on our sovereign land.
Yep.
And that was his first go round in White House town, that orange fucking clown. Yes, baby. He invited the Taliban to Camp David, one of our most secure locations here in the United States, that the average American is not even allowed to be in, honey. But he let terrorists in. And this go round in White House Town just a few weeks ago, you remember Veterans Day? He had a jihadist come to the White House to play. Who's letting terrorists into the United States? Because you literally let a man inside the United States who had a bounty on his head because he was directly responsible for terroristic plays that caused the unaliving of hundreds, if not thousands, of American soldiers. And you decided to do that on a week where we celebrate our American soldiers and our veterans, dear. Who the fuck is pro-terrorist here? And then a week later, you decided you were going to double down on your shady fucking plays, and you had the prince of beheading and dismemberment in the White House, dear. Another terrorist. And you didn't just have him in the White House, you invited him to dine on the taxpayers' dime. Who's pro-terrorism, dear? Because from what I can see, Daddy's been really, really good lately at letting terrorists into our country. Hell, it was his FBI and his Department of Homeland Security and the CIA, too, that dropped the ball when it comes to this recent terrorist dude who's now directly responsible for the unaliving of one American soldier and critically injuring another. He needs a big distraction from all of that. He also needs a distraction today from the fact that jdvance in his toddler pants with his queer-ass stance, the Maybelline queen with those future dictator dreams, and Steve Wackoff, or Witkoff, how the fuck you want to say it, but he's a whack-off to me because he's busy over there in Russia every other day giving Voldemort Poontang a handy, I guess you could say. Yes, and Driscoll too, which, by the way, in case you don't know, Driscoll's the dude that they want to replace Petey Kegsbreath with. Yes, they want Petey Kegsbreath gone as the Secretary of Defense, and they want to replace him with Mr. Driscoll, who they say makes JD look more human today. Apparently, he didn't help him with his little turkey Thanksgiving speech because that was the least American thing I think I've ever fucking seen. He needs a distraction from that because they committed treason with Voldemort Poontang. They literally colluded together with Voldemort Poontang on the best way to handle and control the President of the United States. Imagine that, a foreign country being given tips on how to corrupt our government. He needs a big distraction from that today. He also needs you to be distracted from the fact that in 2017, he allowed Jeffrey Epstein to come to his Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas too. I thought he wasn't friends with the dude. He said back in 2009, he had cut Jeffrey out of his life. What a cutout. I've never invited people that I've cut out of my life to my Thanksgiving dinner and my Christmas party a decade later after I supposedly cut them out of my life. But let's bomb another country today. I just want to remind people that back when Daddy was in the White House the first go round, him and Maduro were 10 toes down with each other. Yes, indeed. He loved Maduro, baby. He was so happy when Maduro refused to step down when he lost the election, dear. Daddy wanted to mimic him and pretend to be our president yet again, even though that didn't work out his way. He eventually had to leave on that January day. But he praised Maduro. Honey, they were real close. They had dinner together and all such nonsense. So Daddy has no problem with Maduro today, but Daddy is owned by Dudu Netanyahu, and Dudu Netanyahu has been in bed with the Machado chick that got the Nobel Peace Prize that they want to replace Maduro with. Oh, yes, honey. Yes, he's going to need a big distraction because he doesn't want you to know that Dudu Netanyahu and the chick that they want to replace Maduro with, Machado, is 10 toes down with Zionist plays and wants to ethnically cleanse Venezuela. It has nothing to do with oil or minerals because, well, Maduro offered those to the Orange Hoe. It was really about Dudu Netanyahu getting his way because he wants to make the entirety of the western side of the fucking globe Zionist Jews today. Yeah, he's going to need distractions, you see. So we're going to bomb a country that does not send Fenty into the United States in any kind of fucking way. We have the intelligence to prove that. Just thought I'd remind you today.
Well, thank you, Christina Talks Tea. Go to her Instagram, give her a follow, and go to YouTube and subscribe to her channel. She's amazing. She gives you the facts and she makes you laugh. And I love this woman. She is so beautiful. Her skin, oh my God, just gorgeous. Trump says he wants to strip citizenship from the American citizens. We'll take a listen to it, and I'm going to shout some of you out. Hit that like button, please. Also, if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. But I have so much MAGA that's in here, they don't do anything. So if you're not MAGA, send me a super chat, a super sticker, or in my description, there's my Venmo and my PayPal link. So we're going to take a listen to Josh the Progressive again. Oh, hold on.
Breaking news, Donald Trump says he wants to take away citizenship from people who, quote, undermine domestic tranquility. Folks, understand this. They have been setting the stage to do this for months and years now. This is also coming from Stephen Miller, Russ Vought, everybody within this extremist organization known as the Trump crime family. They want to take away citizenship from American citizens, and they're going to start with immigrants who they claim are criminals and violent gang members. But then what if they want to go after somebody like me, somebody that simply speaks the truth about this administration? They'll claim I'm undermining domestic tranquility because I'm condemning this administration. This is all in Project 2025, folks. The warning signs were there, and it's happening in real time. Stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant, America. I agree with Josh. Please go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. You won't regret it. These people have been doing this longer than I have. They are somebody that I look up to. Check them out, please. So we're going to compare what Donald Trump should look like, but he's not presidential. But there's two people that are very presidential. President Barack Obama and Mayor Madani are very presidential. For the veterans, Trump didn't go out and feed them. For Thanksgiving, he didn't get out and feed anybody. He's a sorry MFer. He think he's too good. He got to go sit at Mar-a-Lago with all that plated gold all over the place and some old funky furniture. I heard that place stinks. So let's take a listen to President Barack Obama, this is a flashback, yes, what he did for the veterans. And Donald Trump insulted their intelligence. That's what he did. Hold on.
Hello, everybody. As we approach Veterans Day, I wanted to stop by and just say thank you for your extraordinary service.
You see how happy the white men are?
That all of you made to protect our country is something
he made them happy.
Always be honored. And we are very grateful, and we also
that's presidential.
70-degree day in D.C., which doesn't always happen around here.
That's the first time I've seen a president, former or current, greet an honor flight, and that is absolutely amazing. A commander-in-chief, a leader who's going to show up and tell you that your service was worth something. I think that's the important part. So I think it was a great thing that happened.
Last time I got to see a president, it was Gerald Ford. How about that?
What did Donnie do? He had them to sit out and listen to him badger them and talk to them like they're crazy. Then he brought a war criminal into the Oval Office and insulted the soldiers. That's who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump don't like America. He just wanted to stay out of prison. Lock him up. Impeach Trump. Let me find Madani because he knows what it is to be what God need a man to be for this country. Hold on. Where is that man? Because he is great. He may be a mayor, but he knows what this country needs. I have so many videos saved. I have to look for that video. But y'all know what I'm talking about. If I can't find it today, you know what I'm talking about. Trump is not presidential. He's a decay on an apple. He's a decay in your rotten teeth, MAGA. He's no good for you. Where is my boy? Lord, y'all, I can't find him. And I really like the mayor. But anyway, we're going to be getting out of here sooner or later. We're going to take another listen to what this man says about what they're going to do with Epstein files. We cannot let Donald Trump distract us from talking about the Epstein files. That is his goal.
Do exist.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of pages of files. They'll redact every Republican or conservative person in those files, leave all the liberal, Democratic people in those files.
I think they visited that Maxwell person.
Yeah.
And also in that.
Got transferred to a minimum security prison too recently, which is against BOP policy because she's She's like convicted sex offender. Or something. Keep it on.
That was the acting deputy chief of the Office of Enforcement Operations, Joseph Schnitt, telling a stranger about the FBI and DOJ's handling of the Epstein files. Schnitt, who works at a high level inside the Department of Justice, goes on to comment on the inconsistent statements, special treatment of Ghislaine Maxwell, and the blatant backtracking on promises of transparency.
What do you do for work again?
I work for the Department of Justice.
Okay.
Been there like 23 years. I'm an analyst. I'll be acting deputy chief of our office for a few months starting next week. I work closely with like all the federal law enforcement agencies, the U.S. Attorney's offices, the prosecutors.
Joseph Schnitt works for the DOJ. And he's telling everything, Pam Bundy and Cash Patel. But they had to go back and make up a lie why he made those statements that they wasn't true. Those are just his opinions. But it's already been out there that you had 1,000 FBI agents to redact Donald Trump's name out of the Epstein files. Donald Trump is a nasty old man. He's rotten inside, and it's starting to come out. The decay is coming through his hands and his cankles, and that body odor from his pores. Hit that like button. Stop playing in my face. So let me shout out some of you guys. Also, you still have time to send me a super chat or a super sticker. Come on, stop playing in my face. One moment, let me take a sip of water, please. William Sanders 5028 says Patel and Bundy are going to jail. They're going to prison. You ain't never lied. They going. They keep forgetting what happened with Nixon. Miss Hummingbird said respect. Thank you so much. I don't know what that is, but anyway, it's going fast. Slow down. Stephen Guy says you got 50 pounds. I don't have no makeup on, baby. Why y'all white people do that? Y'all know y'all skin cannot compete with black people. I am 52. This is my birthday weekend. No foundation, none of that. I fill my eyebrows in and I put on some lipstick and I come on. I don't even wear lashes, boy. Stop playing in my face and send me some money. You want to get pegged, don't you? I ain't giving you none tonight. Tell your wife to put her paper thin lips on you or your boyfriend. Y'all love to come and insult black people. Y'all know y'all age faster than us. You take a white woman with no Botox and fillers and put her beside me and I haven't had anything done. Her skin will never look like mine, a black woman. We are the children of the sun and the sun don't like you. Okay. I am a black woman. Thank you. Thank you all for sending me. Oh, that really touched my heart. Thank you. Beautiful because thank you all for sending me a gift. Thank you. I love you. Let me see. Somebody else sent me one. I'm trying to find it. If I did not shout you out earlier, don't hold it to my heart. Hold it to my head, please. Because sometimes when I get to going and doing my live and I'm talking and doing the videos, I forget. So everyone that sent me gifts, thank you so much for blessing me. I appreciate you. Hit that like button, please. I'm 52. Tomorrow I will officially be 52. So I claim it. I claimed it months ago. You got to speak things into existence. I firmly believe in that. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because you can 2171. Thank you for blessing me. Oh, you really touched my heart. I love you. I love you. Thank you. King says, happy birthday, Queen. Happy birthday to you. I love you. Mark Hankins says, oh my God, Ellen, thank you for blessing me, my love. Y'all know Ellen is, don't get offended, but that's my baby right there. Thank you. I love you, Ellen. Thank you. I love you so much, and you know it. Y'all cannot ever come against him. None of my moderators. Don't go against anybody in my chat. You're going to get hit whackety whack. All right. You a Capricorn, King William Sanders? Okay. I'm a Sagittarius. We like to achieve things and we like to be independent. He said I'm black, a phony one. King, what happened, baby? Mark says happy 52. Thank you. Miss Hummingbird, Alan. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Balance figures. I don't know what Joe talking about, Tara talking about. Okay, thank you, King. King LaSwan, thank you so much, baby. I love you. Tomorrow I probably will not go live. If I do, I may do a video for my birthday celebration tomorrow evening. Either I may, if I can go live early part, because I know I'm going to a birthday dinner tomorrow for myself. I may post some videos and stuff like that, shorts, okay? Thank you. How you doing, SHCR2JH? How are you? Just because said thanks for fighting the fight, even if the people you try to educate are sometimes slow. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Alan says, Miss Hummingbird, you can't get your husband, huh? Oh, y'all be kind. Y'all got me over here laughing now. What's going on in this chat? Hello, King Robert. I won't shut up, baby. I was not gonna shut up, baby. You just want to hear me talk to you. That you want some attention, done, because your mama didn't give you none. I don't have any breast milk for you. See, my ancestors fed your great grandmothers and all of their breast milk, but I can't give you none, baby. Send me a super chat or a super sticker. Stop playing in my face. Thank you, King LaSwan. Thank you, Eric M0808. Okay, if you say so. I'm gonna let you say whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. It's my birthday weekend, baby. Steve Guy says you got 50. Well, I already read that. Bless your soul. I don't know why y'all want to insist on black people wearing a lot of makeup when they're not. Now tomorrow I'm gonna wear a face full of makeup because it's gonna be my birthday celebration. So you can talk your smack then, honey. Go on right ahead. Yeah, I'm talking straight about trash. I can talk ghetto too. Anyway, Savage Daddy 420 TV says Jesus Christ loved all of you so much. He lived a perfect, sinless life and took on the punishment of the worst sinners, dying for our sins, rose again on the third day, defeating death in sin. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I love y'all. Y'all need to listen to Savage Daddy. Thank you. I love you, Savage Daddy. I love you. Okay. Reza, Black MAGA strong, baby. Okay, that's your opinion. That you have a right to do what you want to do. King says Republicans pretend they do. They want to join us. But see, the thing is, they stuck in a MAGA world chewing tobacco and they stain in their teeth. That's why their teeth brown. Mm-hmm. They don't have white teeth. James says, salute to all U.S. veterans. Amen. Because my daughter's a military veteran too, baby. I'm old over here and I own it. Barack and Michael, okay. Whatever you say, I'm not entertaining that. God bless you. So what if she was a trans? It don't matter. Donnie likes to give head to Bubba. So you ain't gonna talk about that? But I believe she a woman. If she was a trans, so what? Donnie is one. You ask me, he wear makeup every day. And he gave head to Bubba. That's sad he ranked 42nd. He's an embarrassment to this country. A true embarrassment. Thank you, William Sanders 5028. Thank you, King. Okay, let's see. Somebody sent me something else. Okay. I don't want to miss out on telling people thank you. If the ones that sent me gifts, thank you so much. I love you. Cole Bart 72. I have a doctorate, baby, a PhD. Adam Turner 1563. Are you from New Orleans, mama? I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm from. I love you. Hedge Homestead. Watermark. Oh, okay. Talking about Vladimir Putin. Okay. Dear, what can you do with stupid? There's not much you can do with stupid, baby. Hello, King Josh. I love you. I pray when it's over, baby. I can't wait till it's over. And I'm praying to God that we don't have to take Donald Trump in 2026 because it's like, oh my God, this is horrible. So bad. Oscar says, what's going on in the White House now? Because of Donald Trump, 2 veterans have been pow and 1 is unalive. The other one is in critical condition, and it's all Donald Trump's fault. Kev says, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, baby. I love you. I love all of you, even the ones that's in here bashing me. I love you. Doge 190.99. She might be a little smarter than Jasmine Crocker. Jasmine, and I don't pretend. Jasmine Crocker is smarter than me. I ain't gonna fake with y'all. That woman has several degrees, more than me. She's very intelligent. So I can't pretend. I don't play games. Her IQ is higher than mine. I got a high IQ, but hers is higher than mine. I don't get on here and lie to y'all. No. And thank you for the compliment. But Jasmine Crocker is very, 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 very intelligent. Melania Trump and Donald Trump IQ is nowhere near hers. I'm not going to play with you. I won't do that to you. I won't lie to you. I love you. Dorothy, hey, Queen, how you doing? I love you, Dorothy. King said, looks better than Cardi B. Because this is my real face. Cardi got her whole face done. So Cardi looking like me, that's because Cardi had surgery. Before the surgery, she didn't look like me. Cardi B had a nose done, all kind of stuff done. Her whole body, head to down, has been done. But that's her. Up under them wigs, that long hair is Cardi B's hair. Her hair is, my hair used to be long like hers is now. I cut my hair. So this, my hair ain't as long as it used to be. But thank you. Joseph said, God will punish Donald Trump. He is. I don't have to reap things I sowed. Donald Trump is going to get the worst whipping from God ever. He's going to get the worst spanking. Trust me. You don't mess with God, children, because you can 2171. Oh, okay. Because you can 2171 says Vance he wears eye makeup. Well, the same way he wear it, I'm gonna wear mine tomorrow. I'm gonna put on black eyeliner with my outfit. Y'all will see photos of me. I'm gonna put photos and videos up tomorrow because it's my birthday. King Allen says journalists should fight back again. Thank you. That's what I'm proud of. Only ones that speaking up was women. Women. And I'm proud of those white women speaking up. Somebody got to do it. And the way he talked to women, he want to be a woman. He's jealous. Playing the Phantom of the Opera and YMCA. That's the gay anthem. Come on, y'all. I like that song now. I'm going to be honest, because when I was young, I used to listen to it all the time. We didn't have much to listen to growing up. We had to wait till a certain time to get certain songs and watch Hee Haw. And I like Hee Haw. Even though it was racist, I liked it. Wasn't nothing else on television. I love Andy Griffin, all that stuff. I'm old. Jai said, people are jealous of you, Queen Lillie. Thank you, my love. I love you. BR02K0 their ancestral Democrat, okay, are going to start coming out. Okay, I don't know what that mean, but okay. Sweet Lady sent me a party hat. Thank you. It won't even let me click on it now. I waited too long. I apologize, Queen Sweet Lady. Thank you for blessing me. I love you. Because you can. Strong, yeah. Baston Wallace says, happy birthday to me. The big 5'2", that's me. Yay! The big 5'2". Thank you. I love all of you. We got about 2 more minutes. Let's see. I agree with Miss Crockett. Is very intelligent. You're not too far behind. Thank you so much for the blessing. Observe, comment. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? My Vile 400, you didn't think I was 65. You just want to come over here and be cruel. You know what? With your paper thin lips, I wouldn't even let you put your mouth on me. Put your mouth on me. I like full lips on mine. You gonna be Bubba. Go on over there and do like Trump and give head to Bubba. Okay, Oscar says the billionaire president. You mean, honey, he finally became one this term because he lied about being a billionaire before and he wasn't. So he finally has become one because he's a con with that fake Bitcoin going on. Hello, Denzel Washington, SR 4598. How you doing, handsome? Hey, King. Hello, King Paul. I'm not reading your comment though, King Paul. God bless you. Jesus Christ. Some of the things people said, thank you, Alan. The Silver Wanderer, maybe you are I don't Boule. I'm not Boule, but if I had that money, I would be happy. But thank you. I would love to have their money. I got enough of things I accumulated to be one, but I wouldn't be. No, I love y'all. I don't want to be Boule. I want that money. Yeah, I would love to have that money. I don't get food stamps, but I would love to get some food stamps. Shoot. Because people on here be talking about I'm on food stamps. I wish I could get them. I ain't going to front. I wish I could. And I wish I did have the money that the Boule has. Y'all know Oprah. Well, I don't know if she's dead or not. Forgive me, Lord. Allegedly. You going to the Dominican Republic tomorrow? Have a beautiful time, baby. Oh, somebody just sent me another thing. Why won't it let me click on it? Hold on. It would not let me click on it. For some reason, it did that with Sweet Lady. Live and Bull I sent me a party hat. Thank you so much for blessing me. For some reason, it won't even let me click on it. I don't like that. My Boy 400 pop. Okay. Only Fron, America first, America first. Yes, Americans first. Yes. And that's what Trump need to believe in. But no, he believed in putting Israel first. And that's just not an opinion, it's a fact. Who has free health insurance? Israel, from our tax dollars. Paul says Americans first, no love for people who live in America and always hating on it. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. But I want to tell y'all thank you. Thank you for blessing me on my birthday eve. I will officially be 52 tomorrow. So at 12 o'clock, I'm going to celebrate. My birthday started at 12 o'clock tonight. I'm not a trans born woman. Had a beautiful flower for my JJ. My daughter is beautiful as well. She is a military vet. She graduated from Georgia State. Amazing girl, quiet and sweet as she can be. Because you can, 2171 going on 25. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Why they come in and tell me I look 65, which I know I don't. I know what I look like. I look in the mirror every day and I thank God for my life. I thank him that I can breathe. I thank him for loving me. Without God, I am nothing. Without God, I am nothing. He blesses me daily. He blesses you daily. Hello, how you doing? NCO21, how you doing, baby? I love you. Okay. Paul, if that's what you think, okay. King said no trans in girls' bathroom. I agree with that. I agree with that too. I won't lie. I'm very honest. And some people don't like my opinion on that. I don't have a problem with trans. I love everybody, but I don't, me growing, not saying they will do this, but there's a lot of men that are pretending to be trans just to go in the bathroom and look at women. So that scares me. Paul says, you're beautiful. I just don't like your policies. Okay, that's understandable. I'm not going to argue with you, my love, beloved. Thank you so much. Thank you. Observe, comment. Thank you. It's happening to the daughters at high school. That's scary because I was at a Target and it was one in the bathroom and I didn't think it was, not saying all do because I would be lying. But it's a lot of men that are pretending to be trans just to go in the bathroom and they watch you while you in there and it's creepy. I done been around plenty of beautiful trans women and I know when the ones are really trans and they don't act like that. They girl high five and what's up, you know what I mean? Oh, you look pretty today, you look beautiful. The ones that not doing it, they watch you up and down. Those are the ones I think are actually straight men pretending. And that scares me. Mash mangoes 22. I'm not trying to be white, baby. You need to blame that on the ancestors, your white ancestors, because what they did to the black people, okay? I'm a black woman. I own it every day. I have no problem being black. I love you. Sweet lady, let's eat. She says on the back of the American people. That's how he became a billionaire. Thank you. Say it for the people in the back, Queen. King Allen said, that's weird. Are we going to check private at the door? No, we can't do that. We can't do that, baby. But I be a little scared because even at the gyms here in Atlanta, there are men pretending to be trans just so they can go in the bathroom with the women. And they're not trans. It's happening. Even in LA, it's happening. Let me tell you something about a trans woman. She's going to make you feel comfortable. She's not going to make the women feel uncomfortable. She's beautiful, I'm beautiful. And that's how it goes. Now, the men that's going in there pretending to be trans, they're going to watch you up and down. They watch your every move. You know what I mean? They watch your breast, your everything. And it's, forgive me, Lord. Sorry, you two. I apologize. They watch everything. And it's so uncomfortable. I've been in the bathroom and it happened. And the person was just standing there watching me. And it made me nervous. Trans women are normally the most friendly people you're going to run across. And they love beauty. They're going to tell you, oh, you're beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Your teeth, you know what I mean? They so kind. Thank you, King Paul. Hal McGillis says, gay women shouldn't go in the bathroom either, or gay men. No one wants, okay, to be objectified. You're right. Okay. Queen Sweet Lady says, oh, you sent me a Sunday. Thank you. I love you. I love you, Queen Sweet Lady. Let's eat. Thank you, beautiful. It's a scary situation because then you can make trans a mark when they shouldn't be a mark. You know what I mean? I don't believe in them being in the women's sports because they are a lot stronger. And I know I'm going to get some slack for this, but they don't bother people. They're here in Atlanta and I love them. They don't bother people. It's the ones pretending to be trans. That's the problem. They don't bother people. I'm telling you, I've been around them. One live over here, look better than me. I told y'all about that story. It lives right over here where I live. Look way better than me. Hispanic beauty, hair long, you wouldn't even know. Only way you know when you can see the fake stuff put in the bottom and the, you know what I mean? But would women do that too? I don't do it, but there's women that do that too. Beautiful trans woman. When I tell you, beautiful. I'm sweating because I'm in menopause. Sorry, y'all. Beautiful. She doesn't bother anybody. She's so suave and ladylike and feminine. And she'll tell you she's trans. She doesn't lie. She's proud of who she is. And that's the confidence that I like. Beautiful. Oh my God, look better than me. I'm going to be honest. Just our servants, 5727, too much makeup. I only have my eyebrows filled in and lipstick. I don't have on foundation, blush, or nothing. But tomorrow you can talk your shit because I'm going to have a full face of makeup. I don't even wear lashes. Even when I put on makeup, I don't wear lashes. When I get fine tomorrow with makeup, I'm going to have mascara. I don't even wear lashes. Stop coming here with your nonsense hating on a black woman. Hey, how you doing, Digit? How you doing? From Norway? From Georgia, baby. How you doing? I don't even have plastic surgery. I'm a black woman. I don't need that, baby. The sun loves me. Although it sometimes burns my skin, but I can sit out there a long time. Oh, okay. I apologize, King. Alan is right about that. Some people, it did. My daughter had it and she had to go call the ambulance. I didn't get it and I had to nurse her. I worked on a TV show at that time. I was a doctor on a TV show and on Fox. There was a resident. And my daughter was sick with it. I didn't get sick. I took care of her while she was sick. I didn't get sick because God knows I needed to work. Hey, thank you, Strudley Doodle. Thank you so much. I love you. Little Johnny Boy says, I'm not taking the vaccine. I wouldn't even do it. That's why eventually they was like testing us 3 times a week and I never had it. And I had to be around my daughter sick. She didn't have anybody else to take care of her. And I didn't get it. I had to take COVID test 3 times. I didn't mean to say that name because they get us for that. I had to take the C test 3 times a week and I never had it. That was the grace of God. That's all I can say. That was the grace of God. But when they switched it to they want us to get a vaccine because certain sets I would work on and they want us to get the vaccine, I wouldn't get it. So certain sets I couldn't work on anymore. I refuse to get the vaccine. I have a TV series premiere. I'm one of the main characters in a TV series. We have our premiere in January. So I'm excited about that. I saw something early. Hold on. Thomas Coleman, 6079 said, who is your makeup artist? I don't have a makeup artist. I do my own makeup. But for television, they always have a makeup artist. Even if I do like talk shows or but TV shows, they always have a makeup artist. And my face always break out. Long as I do my own makeup, my face doesn't break out. It's a professional doing my makeup, my face always break out. And I'm already dealing with, well, I was dealing with hormonal acne from menopause, but I don't deal with it anymore because I don't let people touch my face. But when you working on TV sets, you have no choice. They're gonna, you gotta let them do your makeup, and I don't like it. King says, what? Okay, he's talking to somebody. But I love you guys. You still have a chance to send me a super chat or a super sticker for my birthday. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it to your heart, baby. I love you. I love all of you. Random Fault says, wow. Okay. One SOT, one Thrill 84 says only 2 genders. Okay. You're right. I'm not going to disagree with you. When you come into this world, you're a boy or a girl. And then some are blessed to make a decision to be something else. I love you too, King. I love all of you. Yeah, the King Allen is right. The KKK is right wing. He's not lying. He's right. Well, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I love you. God loves you. Stay prayed up. Pray for our country because we really need it. Someone is trying to cover our sunlight with pure darkness. And God is not going to allow it to happen. The Prince of Darkness won't win. He never does. Keep believing in God, and I pray that God enriches you and your loved ones. I love you, and have an amazing evening, okay? Watch some television, eat some more leftovers, because I'm about to go eat some more leftovers. Yeah, I am. I love each and every last one of you. This is my birthday weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on my live and sharing my birthday weekend with me. I may go live tomorrow, okay? It may be early. I love you. Enjoy your evening. Bye.